Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today it is Showcase Thursday. Do you know what that means? We have to showcase an executor. Now, what executor will we be showcasing? Xeno. My opinion, one of the best to start off with, but as you get more into exploiting, it starts to suck. So it's like a bad executor. But yeah, let's get into the video. But before we start, please be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, join Discord, and the Xeno download is in the description. It is the official site and the official site only, nothing else. So yeah, let's get into it. So here we are on Xeno.now. This is the official site, Xeno.now. 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 So if you go here, you have the About section, where you can like see all the stuff for it, the help, which just helps you with it, the executor. So actually, this is like a web executor, so you can do it from like the website. I don't really know how it works. It kind of just does. Credits, Rise, he owns Xeno.now. Yeah. Of course, you can donate. And yeah, so if you go to download now, and I recommend Loot Labs, because Link for Ties takes an hour. Working, I hate working. Oh, I'm mad, please switch it to like something else. So basically, what you kind of have to do is you have to download Opera GX, but it never gets installed, so you have to wait a good minute. Of course, I already have it installed, so I can just skip this step. But once I go here and I go Xeno, for me it is Xeno 1.3.60, and once it opens, oh, did my game just crash? Wow, where? Oh my god, my OBS might crash. Okay, well, for some reason this won't work, so we have to go to the downloads folder itself, where I downloaded it. And I have to go to Xeno. If this doesn't work, then either my computer blue screens or I have to end task. So we're gonna have to end task, so just give me a second, bro. Why does this never work? Literally, as I was about to end task, Xeno opened. So here is the beautiful Xeno UI. On the dashboard, it has this, which can take you to either of the websites. I recommend Xeno.now because Xeno.now is broken, bro. Can download the latest version. So that's like if your version's outdated. You have the Discord. I'm not in the Discord, I don't think, because I kind of left after a bit. Of course, you can close and open the sidebar. Here is our executor part. This is when I was working on one of my old scripts called Wave Hub and Flatline. This was all when Madium wouldn't update. It was very sad. It was a very sad day when Madium wouldn't update because Mad Steam wouldn't do anything, bruh. So I should be injected already, which means if I execute this, in theory, I just realized Wave Hub probably doesn't work. So instead we can do print hi. So now if I press F9, Xeno, you know this isn't looking good for you. On it might be a setting I have. Let me turn this off. Let's just do this. Hold on, just give me a second. We're having issues. We're having a bit of issues, you know. You might want to work because this is a showcase video. This depends on if people want to download your product and give Rise money. Anyway, so like we were talking about, if we go down here and we go to my place plate, because this is the base plate I own, and we get Xeno running. Of course, we can click attach. We click it, and it tells you your player ID. So for me, it's this, and then it shows in the client manager. Oh my god. Hold on. Xeno. No way. Really? You're just gonna... No way. You're just gonna do that to yourself? You're just gonna fail? Xeno. Well, guys, Xeno sucks. Anyways, let's continue. So here you have the script hub, which has powered by Roblox script, which means my script Ramsware is not on this. Look, if I search up like Ramsware, it's not here. But if you go back here, you can just scroll through a whole bunch of scripts. Very awesome. Very good. I like the script hub. I think it should have more things like Roblox scripts and R scripts and stuff, like verified hubs too. Because although I guess script blocks is good because it has a lot of like lower ranked ones that Xeno can support. So yeah. And then if we go here, you have the client manager, which will show all your clients. Of course, it won't work for me because Xeno's buns. Settings. Here in the settings is where it gets pretty cool. So you have restart the app. So like you have folders. And the cool part about this is this can open up the workspace. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of this because I don't need it. Now look, it all just gets deleted. Just like that. Why is there more? I thought bro. Okay, whatever. Yeah, here's icons for Wave Hub if you were wondering. And then you have the auto execute folder, which I have nothing in, of course. But yeah. Restart app, like it restarts Xeno. So it opens it to this. You also have the system tray. So what it does is if I were to go here, if I close this, look, see, it still says it's running. And if I hide this notification, go here, it's right there, which is cool because it helps you if you don't like want to accidentally close it. Discord RPC, I don't recommend turning this on in my opinion, especially if you're trying to be like undercover with exploiting, because what this does is, let me go to my Discord, or yeah, I have streamer mode on, it's okay. If I were to turn this on, what it does is, if we go to here, look, it says I'm using Xeno. So if I wanted to be undercover, I'm cooked. Debug console. So what this does is it opens up this. I remember this used to be automatically on no matter what. I hated it, in my opinion. Kind of sucked because I thought I was getting hacked. But yeah. Taskbar client count. Now, the taskbar client count, it would work, but guess what? Xeno doesn't work for me. What? Like, even hold on. Let me try and see if I can even get it running from the WiiAO version. So, if we go back to Xeno, and we go here, and let's scroll down, you got the side. Oh yeah, it shows it in here and in here. So what it would do is, if I were to move this over here, oh my god, Roblox crap. Oh, and we go back into here, and we do this. We can go to Executor, and when I attach, imagine if it actually attaches, and like just works. Yeah. Anyways, so down here, what it would do is there'd be like a little 1 next to Xeno, and that'd show that's attached into game. That's really cool if you want to like manage, if you want to do like multi-client again. in my opinion, Xeno might not be the best for like a lot of stuff. It's not the best. So here on startup, it like if we do this and we close the Xeno and open it and we do restore last page, it would put me on the settings page. But if I was on the executor, put me on the executor page. This just when you open it shows what page Xeno's on. Appearance. This is cool. Editor minimap is like this thing right here. So you're able to see, like, if you remember a specific part of code that's like really long, you can use it and you can just click to it. It's very good for like longer scripts. Like for short ones, it's not good, but like for this is the flatline. This was when I was concepting on flatline. It had a lot of code, so if I wanted to, I could like scroll down, and then like let's say I want to jump to here. This is for the scroller. Boom, done. And then we also have there's custom background now. Oh my god. So there's word wrap, which does this, and I hate it. Don't use word wrap in my opinion. Look, it like let me find like a really long line of code. Okay, let me do this. So if I were to like go really far, it keeps it on one line, but it like moves it down. I hate it. It sucks. In my opinion, don't use it unless you have to. Editor line numbers, that just shows like the 1, 2, 3. Now custom background, I haven't seen this yet. Let's get a good one. Hey, let's get Mr. Tutorial in, bro. Right? Hold on, can I see Mr. Tutorial? Oh, I have to turn it off. Oh my god! Blurred. Oh, that's not okay. That sucks. Good to know. So it only works with some things, I think. Lock window size. So what this does is it makes it so that, like, if I were to F11, it would still stay to this size. It's weird. I like it sometimes. Depends. Yeah. Sidebar width. Now sidebar width is like for this thing, so you can change this, and if you reset it, it sets it. It's cool, in my opinion. Like, it's cool. You have lock sidebar width. So what this does is it makes it so you can't like accidentally drag it. I like it. Yeah. So that's Xeno. Sorry we couldn't get it to work, but here let me show you the SUNC and UNC statuses. So yeah, let me get into that. Bazinga. So here we are on Weao, which is what exploits are online. This is some of my favorite sites because it shows me like what's updated. So right now Madium's updated. I don't use it. I use the older version because key system, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But yeah, if you go down to Xeno, right here you have the SUNC. The SUNC is 40%. The ones that do work is the, hold on, let me go here, I think. I don't think this is the right one. Oh, right here, duh. So right here is the actual UNC test, so it does not have any of this, bruh. It does not have any of the OP stuff. What it does have is write files, so you can like save images. That's why WaveHub works. And identify executor. And load file. Ooh, wait, hold on. I want to try and see if I can use this later. But yeah. If you're wondering, that's how it works. Personally, I would have done the SUNC test myself, but Xeno doesn't work. What the? Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the example of what it would look like. So, oh, now it's not working. It showed like a little bar at the bottom. That's what it would look like. Oh, let me test the works. Yeah. So, the at UNC, I'm gonna have to find that real quick. So just give me a second. Xeno Executor UNC. Well, it won't tell me what the like S or the UNC test is, but they say they have 84 UNC. From what I've heard, that's a lie. I'm not sure if it is. I don't know. Is there like UNC tests? Right, because I would UNC test this, but it doesn't work the right way. Is this for Xeno? Hey, is this? I don't know. But, this might be Xeno, bro. No, because this has WebSocket. You know what Xeno doesn't have? Web. Yeah, see, like, yeah. But Xeno says they have 84 UNC. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Xeno does not have RACnet. Xeno does not have Xeno does have multi-instance and decompiling. But in my opinion, you should just use like Madium because it has RACnet or Velocity, or sorry, not Velocity, Real, because it has literally just It's Madium, but it doesn't have RACnet. Velocity, for some reason, Velocity hasn't updated. I don't know why. Anyways, yep, that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. What else is there? Join the Discord server. And the Xeno link is in the description. So, yeah. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.